What if the world's most glamorous couple wasn't chasing freedom, but fortune? From royal scandals to $100 million deals, this is the story they never wanted you to hear. For years, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck seemed to defy the odds, a Hollywood love story rekindled after decades. To the world, it was a fairy tale. But behind those red carpet smiles, a storm was quietly building. Jennifer, juggling world tours, fashion lines, and film roles, often found herself alone, staring into the silence that used to be filled with Ben's voice. The little things began to change. Missed meals. Unanswered calls. Smiles that didn't reach the eyes anymore. Fame came with a price. The constant spotlight, the expectations, the endless hours away from each other. Hollywood didn't help, it complicated. Ben, always transparent about his personal struggles, found himself slipping into old battles that tested not just his strength, but their bond. She stood on global stages, adored by millions, yet feeling deeply alone. When your heart's backstage, applause can feel hollow. Their worlds began moving in opposite directions, not by choice, but by circumstance. It wasn't always silent. There were words, sharp, painful, honest. Sometimes love hurts more when it's real. Every step became a headline. Every glance, a story. The media turned their love into a circus. They tried. Despite the chaos, they tried to hold on, to memories, to promises, to love. But sometimes, love isn't enough. Friends noticed. The smiles faded. The sparkle dimmed. They're trying, they'd say. But it's not the same anymore. In public, everything looked fine. But the eyes, they told a different story. Behind the glamour, the truth cracked through. They lived together, but they were worlds apart. Two hearts under one roof, beating to different rhythms. Ben turned to distractions. Whether it was poker, solitude, or silence, he was searching for something, or maybe running from it. Jennifer found solace in expression. In music, in writing, in truth, quietly processing heartbreak before the world ever saw it. Some decisions aren't loud. They come in the silence, when you realize holding on might be hurting more than letting go. And then, it was official. In one post, the fairy tale ended. And the internet erupted. Some mourned. Some mocked. Some said, I knew it. But few really understood the depth of what ended that day. Behind every Hollywood love story is a curtain. And behind that, two people trying to make it work in a world that doesn't always let them. Accusations flew. Narratives were written. The blame game began, but no one truly wins that game. With time, wounds scabbed over. Reflection replaced reaction. And clarity began to surface. They walked away, not with anger, but with understanding. Sometimes endings are the beginning of something better, for both. It wasn't all in vain. What they had was real, just not forever. And that is okay. In the end, their love reminded the world, even stars fall. But every fall can lead to a rise. And sometimes, goodbye is just another way to say, thank you. In the end, was it love, betrayal, or a perfectly crafted empire? One thing's for sure, the truth was never royal. If you found this story eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for more cinematic truth-telling every week. Have a story you want us to cover? Drop it in the comments. Until next time, remember, in Hollywood, silence is rarely innocent.